Alright guys, well, I've moved into the kitchen here for my little update. I apologize for no video recently, but, it is Christmas time, so there's lots of other things to occupy the time right now. Model building is just one of those things. Well, I figured I'd go ahead and, also I'm in the kitchen because the room where I build my models is really close to our bedroom, and my wife is asleep right now, and she's had kind of a long day, so I don't really want to wake her up. But just wanted to show you where things currently are on the refit here. So as you can see, most of the pretty much all of the lower hole that I'm going to do is done. So I still have to do this area here and the pylons, and that's going to be a little tricky because with the decals, you can see right here, there's some of this color I want to keep, but I don't want to keep the gray. This blue strip along here and this one here I'm going to cut off and just paint that part of the ship the appropriate color. So I'm trying to figure out how to trim all this out and keep as much of this other color in here as possible. And the same with the pylons here. I want to keep this decal at the very least keep this piece here. And maybe this piece here, I don't know. I might end up just painting this and that for sure. So, and the rest of the decals really, like, I'll go in here and cut this off, and put it where it's supposed to go. The windows I'm not worried about because I can go in and fill those in with some ink or something like that. This is the one of the docking ports here that goes right along in here, so I'll try to trim that out as best I can. So that's kind of where I'm at. Because I was at a little bit of a standstill with that, I did go back and finish the saucer. Well, I continued working on the saucer. Here is the bottom section of the saucer. And I'm pretty much done with the exception of the center here. And the top is complete, but it's got tape over it now because let me see if I got a piece here I can pull off and show you real quick. No, that's not a good piece. Well, maybe I don't. Yeah, okay, that'd be too much work to do. But anyway, the top is done. Has been redone, and I also did around the bridge as well. That's all finished. What I'm doing now is I'm taking pieces of the vinyl and just kind of trying to get some kind of a pattern going here for around the ship, this band here. And I probably won't fill in all 4 of these. I might do like 2 or 3, stuff like that. So I'm not really sure yet. Plus there's like some square shapes along here on the bottom that I need to try to put on. I did paint these little spots here in like this green color, which was a mix of like a dark green and white. I can't remember the name of the paint right off the top of my head. And I've been thinking about going in and doing these squares here in like a pearl green. I don't know yet though, I haven't decided. Also, this band right here, I've got to go in and paint that. And I'm debating whether or not for these sections here, if I'm going to put the decals on or if I'm just going to try to paint it. The phaser banks I'm going to paint. And then these little squares that are on the saucer bits. These little squares here, I'm just going to cut these out and put those on. I think that's the whole top section there. I debated taking and cutting this strip off and putting that decal down, but I've decided I'm not going to do that. And it's kind of a blue color. like duck egg blue or something like that. So, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do about this right here. If I want to try to keep this square box or how I'm going to do that. I'm not really sure yet. So that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to update on this thing. That's pretty much where we're at. You can't really see it, can you? So, yeah. Appreciate you guys watching all the videos, and hope you guys are learning something. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask. One thing I haven't really mentioned is the vinyl masks themselves. They're pretty easy to put on, and what I've been doing with them is just when I take them off, I just stick them on my finger or on the palm of my hand before I put them on the model. I have had a few spots where it's pulled up the paint, like you can see there's a little chip right there. There's another one there, but that's going to be pretty easy to cover up. It didn't like peel up big chunks, so I'm pretty happy with that. Well guys, that's it. I think the next video I should have the entire saucer complete, and hopefully I'll have this entire lower section here all done, and I will move on to the engine pylons. Alright, well, it's New Year's Eve, so hope everybody has a safe and happy New Year, and we'll see you guys at the next video.